I'm just doing a little live. Guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I am so stressed out. I really am. There's like so much paperwork that has to be done. I've done a lot of it. It's so stressful to know that my mother did this shit to me. Like, I can't believe she would have me married in 4 states and then she gonna lie about it, right? She infiltrated my job working with TD Jakes. It doesn't make any sense. These church people, I don't care what y'all say, they are clout chasers. This is some secret need, a desire to be famous for these are some sick ass people. Like, they really are. Anybody that would do that, anybody that would run a fucking prostitution ring with their daughter in it, get her married up in 4 states, having all these church people steal my shit. Yes, Janetta Beasley, I fucking hate you. I hope you die a painful motherfucking death. Bitch, I hate you. I always have hated you. You always treated me like shit and I don't give a fuck about you. Just like you hate me, bitch, it's the same. I hate you. I fucking hate your guts. I hate you. God, I hate you. I hate you. And I wish my father would have cheated all over you like he shoulda. He shoulda never married your bitch ass in the first place. You fuck bitch. You did some shiesty shit. Sound like you went and stole a baby to get a nigga to marry you, you fuck bitch. You're a dirty asshole. You're a dirty bitch. And so is your fucking daughter, Ebony Beasley, a dirty ass fucking bitch. All AIDSed up, diseased up. And this is you with your prostitution rings. You made her like that because you're like that. Guys, I kept calling my mother. I'm like, where'd this spirit come from? I don't have that. She orchestrated all of this shit. That's a vicious motherfucker. But when you brought your black ass over here yesterday, I sent you packing. You ain't never coming to my house. I'ma fight for my house. You will lose yours. I'm gonna be able to get one because I have money. It's coming. You don't have shit, so I don't feel sorry for you. You're a dirty ass fucking hoe. You're a dirty hoe. Your church members, and don't make me start calling them bitches. Or Phoenix, you a prostitute. Rose Turner, all y'all bitches is fucking prostitutes. Kim Turner, prostitutes. All the Turners, fucking prostitutes. I mean, I never even thought I knew something was wrong because my sister would rock with them. I don't rock with them people. I moved away years ago because I didn't like the way they treated me. So now y'all niggas decided you was gonna take my identity, infiltrate my job. In state of Connecticut, your paperwork is already signed. I already did that. I got court Friday. I just came from court. I got more paperwork going in. This is insanity. What you people did. State of Connecticut, what you allowed my mother to do. And then y'all gonna sit there and act like you don't fucking see it. Fuck y'all too. All right, this is some bullshit. So Janetta Beasley, you could suck a dick. Apparently you've been sucking many of them, you fuck bitch. That's why you a homeless motherfucker with nowhere to live. And your bitch ass ain't coming over here. Won't you tell your fucking pedophile ass son to bring you to one of his little girlfriend's house? Huh? The 13-year-olds. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with my niece. I know something ain't right. I believe somebody might have touched. Something ain't right. I'm trying to tell y'all something ain't right. DCF, where the fuck you at? Y'all been covering up shit for my mother for years. So I'm a little confused about where are you now? You showed up years ago, and I believe they paid to have that paperwork suppressed. My mother beat my sister to the point where she was bleeding all over the place, and she still, being an arrogant bitch, sent her to school with them white folks. So you send a black child to an all-white school with blood all over her? Don't that tell you right there something's wrong with that crazy ass bitch? You're fucking crazy. But I got you. I sure do, because I'm going to make damn sure you lose everything. At the end of the day, I'm going to have because I didn't do anything wrong. All right? I served God the way I was supposed to. It wasn't a lie. You, on your little stage, yes, I hate you. See, I'm honest with the Lord. I told him straight up, I hate you. And I'm trying to get over those feelings, but until this whole thing is resolved, my hatred, I don't think it's going to go away. I don't like you. I think you're a fuck bitch. I think that daddy should have went out with Shirley Douglas over your stupid ass because you're dumb. You're greedy. You're ignorant. You always been that way. You always treated him like shit. Now, I always hated you for it. I hate your guts. And I proudly say I hate your guts. You're a fuck bitch. And if it was legal, I'd beat your ass. And when the cameras ain't looking, perhaps I will. Because you deserve it. I hope somebody I hope somebody go over there and just off you. Like, I don't like you. I think you're a fuck bitch. You're a dirty, desperate fucking fuck bitch. This whole video. It's to insult you. Anyway, I got some paper from a law office to me and the city of Meriden. Obviously, we didn't get your letter because if the city of Meriden didn't even respond and I didn't respond, we didn't get it, New Haven, so I don't know what you're talking about. I left a message and I'm waiting for you guys to give me a call back because, again, we don't know what the hell you're talking about. Some company name, it's some law company or something like that. So that's one thing. I'm trying to figure out what the Department of Justice is doing to actually help me on this one because, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, my mother called me months ago. She said something about, I mean, like I told you guys, first of all, she threw Disa Smith, she threw her under the bus and said, if you have houses, it's because you bought them. I'm like, the hell you talking about? I got one house. So what she was saying was she knew about this fuck shit. That's what Janetta Beasley was saying. Then she said something about Disa. You threw Disa under the bus, just like TD Jakes threw Puffy under the bus, because that's what you foul church people do. That's why don't nobody go to your churches. That's why you got TD Jakes running around scared, worried about people taking his church members. Honey, I'm not a church. I don't want your church members. That's number one. Your church members, I don't want them. If they're following you, then obviously they ain't got good sense. All right, because they know what you do. You know when somebody up in the pulpit and they ain't right. Finally I looked, that's all right. Something's wrong with this man. And it is. You full of shit too. You full of shit. Janetta Beasley full of shit. Pastor Densmore or Bishop, whatever the hell you want to call yourself. He another one running around with a skirt on. Something is wrong with him. Something is wrong with these church people. You got the Joyce Myers. She think, I don't know. Bitch, I know. You could kiss my ass too. Everybody in them damn churches could kiss my ass. If you got a problem with me, don't do stuff behind the scenes. You could come up and say what you gotta say. Just say you don't like me and I'm straight up. That's the difference between me and y'all. I don't like y'all's asses either. All right, that's why I don't go to church, because everything I see that comes out of a church, y'all is a bunch of liars. All you do is lie. You steal the money. You steal your kids' money. You steal everything. You sell your kids' identity. Who would trust you? I don't trust you. Guys, feel free to ask me questions. I mean, I'll pull cards for you. It doesn't matter. I'm not, whatever. I'm literally just here hanging out. You guys are more than welcome to ask any questions that you want. But meanwhile, I'm just venting. I'm like, this is absolutely ridiculous. I never seen a society who is perfectly happy and accepting of pedophilia. That's number one. I never heard of that before. Preachers stealing money. We already knew that. Y'all been stealing money. But how brazen you've become, how blatant it is, it escapes me. You selling your kids, selling the kids information. You know, you ain't helping the church members. I was paying tithes. My mother still stole my money. I still need windows in the house. I still have nothing because she took it. She felt like for some reason she could take it. Granted, I'm the one kid out of her three that finished. I did everything I was supposed to do. I'm the only one of them that got good sense, obviously, right? And she's trying to drive me crazy, but you ain't gonna. Every time you come at me wrong, sis, I'm gonna put it right online. I am going to make sure I video everything, because this story will go down in history, and you will forever look like a fuck bitch, Janetta, because that's what you are. You're greedy. You always been greedy. You are so greedy you'll give up your kids. You'll prostitute them out. You're a sick motherfucker. And I don't feel sorry for you. I actually hate you. It's knowledge. Everybody, I hate your guts. You always treated me like shit. I fucking hate you. I do. Everybody hates you. I mean, if you want the truth, you don't do nothing but pay your friends to be your friends, obviously. I ain't paying nobody for shit. If you don't want to be my friend, you don't have to. I don't give a goddamn. So what? You don't have to be my friend. I'm comfortable with myself. I go on about my way and mind my business. Dudes ain't checking for me. Bye. I knew something was wrong. I was like, this is insane. So I decided, all right, I'm not going to go on these websites. I'm not trying to find boyfriends. And my sister for years, her name would always, if I break up with a guy or if we break up, her name would always come up behind it. So she been behind me sleeping with these men. She been like that. But you have to understand, that's what Janetta Beasley taught her to do. Janetta Beasley trained her to follow me everywhere. Her mother told her to do this to me. So that also makes me believe that I cannot be her blood. You know, so y'all steady giving these kids away to anybody without doing background checks. COVID members, people with drug problems, you know, you letting people that got these records take kids. It doesn't make any sense. So listen, America is just this place is going to hell. This, y'all keep, he said, what does he say? By fire next time? It's going to happen sooner rather than later. It's too far gone. It's been going on for too long. Y'all been playing with, I guess, God or whatever you call him for too long. I'm tired of it. The people are tired of it. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to sit right here because I already know what you tried to do. The whole community knows what you tried to do. So TD Jakes, you look like a god doggone fool. And Janetta Beasley, you've been looking like a fool. You look like an idiot. You look like an idiot. And I think I've been more than fair to you guys. So far, you left me assed out, no food, having to eat at pantries, ran me off my job. And the state of Connecticut, I see that they come on, y'all. Y'all knew that something was up with that for years. That place is being infiltrated. The DMV is not the only place. It's the Department of Social Services, too. Y'all got a supervisor over there. She be doing the same crap. Talking, oh, you this and that. Honey, please, you will never be smarter than me. All right? Everybody in there. These are people, whenever you deal with state employees, these are people who, this is the only job they've ever had. They don't know what it is to work anywhere else. So they're the type of people, they will go out to bat and kill for their job. I don't need to do that. I'm employable. Probably not now because my mother ruined my reputation. See, but you guys have to understand, when you have an insecure parent who's a narcissist, this is what they do. They want to remain, they think they're on top. For some reason, my mother thinks she's on top of me. She's smarter. But guess what, ho? I got a bigger platform than you. All right. At the end of the day, you have a local Hamden platform and you look like an idiot to all your friends. So me, I have a global platform where I can tell the world what kind of piece of shit you are. And they all know you a piece of shit. They all know. Everybody knows. The card reader's been reading you a piece of shit. This has been going on long before I even knew about it. Why? Because I was just praying, trying to make sure I get my life right. That's all I was doing. And y'all tried to kill me for it. Whatever I was saying, I guess it was uncovering your bullshit, Joyce Myers. Uncovering your bullshit, TD Jakes, and all the rest of you motherfuckers out there. Y'all are fake people. You're not real Christians. You're not. And I'm going to call a spade a spade. Y'all's a bunch of fuck niggas. You really are. You're ignorant. You're jealous. You got a spirit of jealousy that is just unmatched. I've never seen anything like it in my life. You'll go so far as to reach out to the local preachers because you're desperate. But you won't be taking me down. None of you will. See, I'm still here talking, and I know you mad, and we still going to court. We just came back from court. We got more court Friday. So I want you motherfuckers to look out and see what's coming for you. Really, I do. I don't give a damn about you. I'm not saving you. Everybody going down. You came for me, and I was minding my business. What do you think you deserve? Really, what is it that you believe you deserve? So guys, I'm going to hang out here for a few minutes. Feel free to ask me any questions you have about my family if you want to get to know me more. Unfortunately, I hate that this is the way it had to happen, right? With a bunch of jealous people clout chasing. Like I said, them preachers, them are some of the most narcissistic mother effers I've ever seen. They are more fame hungry than some of these rappers out here. That's all this is about. Because the thing is, it's only the devil will make you a preacher. You want to hang out with rappers and all this other stuff. That's the spirit. That's the spirit of I need clout. I'm jealous. I want to be shining. So you let the devil trick you, TD Jakes. And that's exactly what you get. So you tried to throw Puffy under the bus. We all heard that. My mother threw Disa under the bus. That's what you Christian fake ass preachers do. So one thing I can say about the spiritual community is we tell the Most High we're not perfect, and we're not. We're not perfect at all. But we tell him that. We don't sit and pretend like, oh, Lord, anybody you let, ha, everything that comes out of your mouth is, ha. That's how you know these niggas is a lie. Straight up. That's how you know they a lie. But I'm trying to tell you, you think you sitting pretty now. At the end of the day, guys, what I'm telling, this has already happened. All this stuff has already happened months ago. All this stuff happened. So the cops been on to them. The Department of Justice has been on to them. What we're dealing with right now is government red tape. I don't know, exactly what that entails in terms of my situation, but I know that it means that there's a hold on something, right? I don't know what else to do in this situation. I don't know. I have not heard back from my union. I don't know if it would be a good idea for me to actually be in a place where you let Denise Wilkins steal my identity, Marcella Muhammad. Those are the same chicks that were always in, bum ass Dee Dee. They was always in her chat room with their real name. So I saw it. So that's why I was like, all right. And I started documenting from there. I don't just address stuff. I look at stuff before I just come out and address it. I'm very careful with the way I do things. I'm not stupid. But the cat's out the bag. The cat's definitely out the bag. Like, it's just insanity to me. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life. So, here, let me take this off so y'all can actually see. Now watch me. I hate this thing. This is so annoying. But at least you guys can see. All right. In case you guys have any questions for me, you're more than welcome to ask. I'm just going to sit up here for a few minutes. I think I did a live one time in one person because I don't go live. Like, I don't care to go live. That's not my thing. I don't need it. I just put my videos out. You know, I was paying for my marketing, and TD Jakes decided that he was going to mess up my channel along with Troy Terrain. Yo ass, honey, let me tell you, you are something else. You're a loser. You are. And it's really sad that you're that old and you go into prison. It doesn't make any sense. Like, you literally, all these people got tricked. And I don't know what you were thinking. If you did it to me, only God knows who else you did this to. And it's over. So the Oprah Winfrey's changing that changing the stock symbol. So I bought marijuana stock, and they went and changed it to Weight Watchers. It was purchased under the marijuana stock. So Oprah did some shady shit with stock symbols. That's going to come out too. She's trying to cover it up. That's why people are trying to get away from her. They're distancing themselves from her because she did some shady shit with the money. These people are dirty. That's why you guys really want to be. Be careful with who you like. I thought these were stellar people. They're not. These are dirty individuals. They have sex parties. They steal money. They change stock symbols. All types of. They sacrifice their own people so a few people can be paid. So they'll sacrifice the majority of the black folk, just as an example, so that a very few can have that bread, right? So you'll see a few black people that have money, a few black billionaires. You got the right sister. I don't give a goddamn. I'm going to tell what it is. That's how we going to do that, though. So I don't care. You get mad if you want to. It's the truth. The absolute truth. I don't give a goddamn. It is what it is. So whoever could get mad, I don't care. Especially Janetta Beasley. I'm out for blood with you. I'm going to finish you off. At the end of the day, if both of us are broke, at least I'm going to have a place to live because I'm going to fight. Even if you do fight, I got a gut feeling that the Most High, or whoever you call God, I feel like he's a little upset with you and a little tired of your crap because you've been doing this for years. You had what any woman would have wanted. You had a husband who was a wonderful guy. You had that. You decided you was going to run around and be clout chasing and paying for friends and using my money. He kept telling me something about some money. He did. He kept saying it. He kept saying it. He said what he said to me, and I said, all right. I didn't know what he was talking about, but I know now. You're a thief, Janetta Beasley. You're an absolute thief. You're a disgrace, actually. Very disgraceful. You're an embarrassment to the black community. You are the armpit of the local black community, just like TD Jakes is the armpit of the American black community. I know he's international also. You're the armpit, sir. You're a complete loser. You don't do anything for our people. This whole thing needs to fall. All these old people who doing stuff the old way, robbing us blind, keeping our people down. Our people probably would have been a lot better off if we didn't have certain people representing our communities. And I will say, even on my Twitter page, years ago, I said, we need some better black leaders. So I know y'all go back and read whatever. I don't give a damn. Otherwise, I wouldn't have wrote it. I don't give a fuck what you think. Period. I don't care. Because it's the truth. Obviously, my little page that Beyonce decided she was going to tear down because I put up her birth certificate. You can say whatever you want. That chick was born in 1974. She's not born in 1980 something. It's an industry age. When you go into an industry, they always find a way. Like the way they got stuff set up right now, right? Because of the fact that I'm a YouTuber and because my family's all in bed with this crap, They could easily, if they had me sign some paperwork, they could easily say, oh, we're going to say you're this age and it was all a scam. They can easily cover this up and say, I'm somebody else or whatever. I could change my age. Like, I could come out and say whatever I am after this whole thing is over, right? Whatever I want to be. Like, I could say I'm 20 something years old. That's a lie. It's an industry age. And that's what she always been trying to cover up. All right? You know, I will say, like, to everybody in the world really does have a twin, because there was a girl who I thought was my friend, right? We was cool. Look just like Beyonce. I would always tell her, yo, you look like Beyonce. Come to find out, I believe there is still a connection between them. I do. This particular person went through a lot of stuff. So even though she get on my nerves and I ain't happy about what she did, I ain't blow her up yet. But she pissed me off, I'm a blow her up. I'm going to tell it all. But I ain't do that to her yet, because I know how all of this started in her life. There were some things that were done to her that weren't fair. Right? And she was vocal about it. These same people did the same stuff to her. Her mother sacrificed her in a sense. You know, you got some sick mothers. You really do got some sick mothers out here. And when I was looking at all the pictures, come to find out, her mother was friends with my cousin. They're all in. I'm like, what in the heck is this? So things are way more connected than you guys actually know. Way more connected. So in spite of everything, like, I don't know. All I can tell you is I'm prioritizing. I'm dealing with what's important to me first. And that would be me squaring this crap off with my mother. Because she shouldn't have did this to me. How you going to have me married to 4 states when I'm at my desk every day? Like, how do you even justify that? How are you going to justify me being outside the country when I'm at work every day? In a sense, Janetta, they made a fool out of you. Whoever did this to you, this was a trap for you. And you were so dumb, you couldn't see it. They used you. Anybody in their right mind would say, yo, my child is at work every day. My child has a schedule that she goes by every single day. So if I do have somebody marry her in 4 states or get her name married in 4 states, you didn't think they was going to see that? And then when you had me traveling out the country illegally with some fake passport, again, I was at work. Again, I was on the radio every night at 11:47. What the hell are you talking about, Janetta? So, Janetta, you need to understand that these people made a complete fool out of you. Just dumb. Hold up, yo. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to get my coffee. So yeah, Janetta, they made a dummy out of you. You know it too. I bet you know now that you're thinking about it, you look like a complete fool. I'm more than happy to tell you look like a fool. Just saying. Yep, I'm live, y'all. Hold on, I just came back from the courthouse, so everything is still a little dark in here. But I just wanted to give y'all an update. I'm gonna stay on a minute in case somebody wants to come on and ask a question. Like, sometimes I'll be looking at, like, the YouTubers. I'm like, wow, there's nobody in there. How do you just sit up there until they do it? They just sit and they talk, and I'm like, all right. Hold up, y'all. I'm like, all right, I can do that. So, yeah, they ran me off my job. Look at my work history. I don't take time off work. So, I really believe whoever did this, they had to be being funny to my mother. Like, they really had to be like, yo, you dumb. Like, I don't know. It's almost like, I don't know. This just doesn't make any sense. I'm not giving her the opportunity to tell me the backstory because I don't want to hear from her. Because the thing is, it goes way past this most recent event. This stems back to when I was little. So I don't care to hear her story about why this time. You know why this time you've been doing this. It's just this time you got caught. Because it was just time for you to get caught. I'm going to say the Most High had enough of your nonsense. I really think he's tired of it. He's done with it. Obviously, if you got caught for something like this, that was stupid. Like, they literally set you up to get caught, Ma. That was dumb. That was the dumbest move. I never seen nothing like it. So you caught, your kids caught, everybody looked crazy. I ain't saying I'm coming out shining in this one, but you look crazy. Like, you look so crazy. Look at my timesheets, yo. Look at my timesheets, which look at my amount of it. I just ran out of vacation and sick time, literally. I haven't been at work in a little. I literally just ran out of it. So that tells you I was stacked, yo. Like, so you trying to send me off to I don't know where the fake passport was to. I would assume Germany. See, but the thing is, I went to Germany, but my trip after that, I was in the UK. And since then, I started working for the state of Connecticut, and I have not traveled internationally. So, right there, Janetta, you look stupid. What I'm thinking, too, I'm thinking that my sister must have did something or tricked my mother. I don't know. It was some kind of trickery, but the whole family got trickery spirits, right? Deception spirits. So, if you're deceptive, of course your children are deceptive, Janetta. That's stupid. Like, you are dumb. Like, I can't even, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I just need y'all to keep praying for me. Keep praying with me. Because I feel like I'm in the battle of my life? No. I do. At first, when I first found this out, I was like devastated. I'm like, what? And it still shocks me. As more things come out about what my mother did, and once I see how she reacts, like, when she came over here yesterday, it was out of desperation. It was just like, when they knocked on the back door, they didn't even say who they were. I was like, why wouldn't you say who you are? And because it was her best friend. My mother, she got some challenges walking. Because she decided she's going to have a back surgery or whatever. And that back surgery messed her up. Like, she shouldn't have had it. So, my weight would fluctuate. So I would run, walk. And I found that as I'm lighter, like when I eat better and I'm lighter and I don't have as much weight on me, my back doesn't hurt. So that's how I combat the situation. But come to find out, me and her probably don't even have the same genes. But I was operating off the fact that I see her in pain, but I also see that she eats a whole bunch. You should see the stuff that my mother eats is like, I don't even know how you're still alive. It'd be all types of pig feet, like all types of slave food. Like that chitlin circuit food is weird. Old black lady crap. I don't understand it, but that's what she eat. So I decided I didn't want to be like that. So, oh, you skinny. So what? That's another thing. Black people. Oh, you skinny. You this and you that. Then it's like you gain weight. Oh, you too big. You lose weight. Oh, you too skinny. What's wrong with you? Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm trying to live. I'm trying to live healthy. Oh, white folks eat like that. I don't care what you think. White folks live too. The black community really got to stop this nonsense. So, see, but, after a while, so I find out that my exercise regimen, which I did walk daily. I'm still very active. But even though every single day, I walk nonstop because that's the way me and my daddy got down. We walk. My father was like, yo, you take care of yourself, you walk. My father, he was all I had. And like I said, y'all can say what you want about him, but he was all I had. I knew my mother didn't love me. I know that she never liked me. So if you got two parents caught up in some shit, my father was the one. He was all I had. That's why I don't listen to my mother. I never have. She always had this nasty spirit about her. Real nasty, sneaky, conniving bitch. Always. Always been like that. Ever since I was younger. I have to sleep on my aunt's couch because me and her just ain't right. The stuff that lady did. I ain't say nothing about it. I just go on with my life and she follows me. She seeks me out to start trouble. I ran 45 minutes away and she's still on me. Leave me alone, Janetta. I don't want nothing to do with you. I especially don't want nothing to do with you now. When you die, I won't be at that funeral. I won't even be in this state because I'm leaving. I don't care what happens to you. I just want you to give me my just due. And I don't want nothing to do with you no more. You've done enough to ruin my life. I did everything I could. I went to college. I bought my own place. I tried to be independent. You followed me everywhere. I had a hairdresser from college. She went and followed that lady. Still uses that lady. She said, oh, the lady burned my hair out. She ain't tell. She was,
in bed business-wise with that woman. I'm looking at all this stuff. She's been making deals with these people. This is, I don't know, what made you think you weren't going to get caught? You just can't continue to do stuff to people and think that you're not going to get away with it. You will get away with it. Janetta, what's wrong with you? And it's just to the point, at first I was like, God help her soul. Now I don't, you deserve whatever you get. I'm not showing up for you. I'm not going to court for you. I'm not defending you. I'm not giving you any money. My money will come one way or another. You let that man TDJ steal my information. And if you didn't, you know Twinkie or Ebony did. You know it. And you're such a bold demonic spirit that you won't even admit what them kids did. You won't admit it. Because that's the type of dirty chick you are. You always been like that. You have a spirit of, I don't know. It's a spirit. I can't even explain what kind of spirit. It's one of them bold devils. I like very proud. I refuse. I'm not going to admit anything. It's all in the newspaper. You still going to lie. My mother is, a lot of my content, like the part where you see your kid up on the TV with the tattoo. Oh, that ain't my baby. Yeah, come on now. She drives some of that content. You know, you got Chris T, right? He is you're not a man, you're a joke. A lot of my content is driven from my personal experiences when I give these examples. But for the most part, it's just, from the books and stuff. But a lot of that stuff is real life. I opened up my channel so I could really understand what the problem was. And I never took that information and applied it to myself like that. Not to my family. But then my father died and certain things started. It's a Scorpio. Somebody's trying to steal your inheritance. I was like, hold up. Now this is when I was like, wait a minute, something ain't right. So I would get off my show, go, Ma, where's the will? I need to see the will. Da-da-da. Oh, and she would get nervous and all this stuff. So that led me to believe that something was wrong. The only thing that really, it started to get so bad, I couldn't understand what was going on here. And people following me at work, like literally Patty and Gary will follow me at lunch. I had the security guard with the dreads. He will follow me. Now, I don't know why they were following. I don't know if, you have to understand something. If you're a YouTuber and you have demons that suppress your views, you don't know how popular or famous you are. So I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know if they were following me to protect me or if they were trying. I didn't know what it was about. I knew it was something, but I also knew that somebody was doing something to my views. So again, when you suppress people's views, you put their lives in jeopardy. I don't know. So to this day, I don't know why that security guard kept following me. As far as I know, friend or foe, you all foe. That's where I look at. The whole state is foe because all y'all was in on it. You should have told me. The only one that did tell me was my manager. She said, yo, you got some stuff that you need to look at. And I was like, all right. So that's when I decided, let me take some time off work to figure out what this is about. My mother's still a lying ass wonder. She still won't tell the truth. She's a demon from hell and she always been. You should see her. She, like, when we were younger, she was like, this is why I left the church. She would, you get up and sing. She's sick. She get up and sing, all type like that. Weird. She had this look in her eyes. It was like, you need to get up and sing. Like, get the hell up out of here with that crap. Like that. It was just a whole bunch of stuff that made me think. I remember my mother told me a story about some man getting up out the casket in the 70s. She said the preacher was preaching and the man got up out the casket. I said, okay. She seemed like she was mortified by it, but I wouldn't tell anybody that story. That's sick to me. But it makes a lot of sense now because I guess she over there playing around in the casket. I see a person on. You guys are more than welcome to ask me a free question. It doesn't matter. More than welcome. I'm just here going live because I don't go live often. I don't. I have lately, but it's usually just to get a message out. It's really not to talk, but yeah. I just wanted to give you guys an update. I also am doing this because I want to feel comfortable going live. Right? I know, I still got my cards here from earlier. That was like the last show I did. So I had to go to the courthouse today. I did that. I got to go. I'm in and out of court. It's crazy. So I want to say thank you to Janetta Beasley for making my life a living hell. It is what it is. I can't wait for this to be over so I can go on with my life. I want to move at least to another state. I don't want to live in a place where you can easily just drive over here and talk crap on my property. Like, you ain't going to be coming over here. I mean, you should have heard them. I do. The blood of Jesus. Now, these are the same Negroes up playing with God, coming to my house talking about the blood of Jesus. If you don't sit your ass down with that crap, y'all the same Negroes that went and stole money, all right, selling identities, and you're going to tell me the blood of Jesus. This is why I don't deal with these people. I don't know. Not listen, all church people are not bad. Church people, literally, church people have helped me, all right, because I had to go to the food bank. Since I ran out of vacation time, I've been going to food banks, and that's how I've been eating. I don't have a date, like, I don't have a copy of my license. I have a copy of it in my phone, but I can't afford $30 to even get my license. I don't have it, right? So I can't even drive Uber because they need the front and back of your license. But, even with that, DoorDash or whatever, even with that, those same people were also tapping into my information. They're tapping into all of your informations. All you guys, I don't know what we can do about this. I just feel like since the world has become global and since we are using data apps, we use the Twitters, we use the, I don't know, whatever food apps, they hold all your information. Think of how many information breaches we have. Literally, it's every single company. They all have these security breaches. It's almost like we look the other way, not understanding that your information is really being stolen out there. So personally, I think better measures need to be taken. They need to combat this because it's only going to get worse. These companies are going to be responsible for so many lawsuits that are coming your way. You guys are not going to be able to settle the lawsuits and all this. You're not going to be able. It's going to be so many people. You have jeopardized so many people's information. It's weird. So, I mean, also, you guys, in terms of having productive citizens who are workers, it just seems to me like if you go rob a bank or something like that, there's no punishment for it. So what is the point of obeying the law? So to me, it all boils down really to what is biblical, what is righteous. Because you can rob a bank and get off and live a great life. You can rob a bank, hide the money in Germany or the UK. Troy. Terrain, hiding money. Yep, TD Jakes. Yep, siphoning money out of accounts. Say I'm lying, sirs. Say I'm lying. I dare you to say I'm lying. I dare you to strike my videos. I dare you. Because you know you can't. And besides that, I'm pretty confident you know that I can see right through you. So can many others here. And that's what y'all scared of. You don't like the spiritual community because we see what y'all doing. We know what you're doing. If we look, you be so shook, we'll sit up and read cards and you'll get scared. Who was saying that yesterday? Who was it? It was one, I can't remember if it was, I don't know if it was Amazing Grace or it was one of the girls, I think, that was saying something like, or was it was somebody. They were like, don't quote me, so I'm not sure which reader it was. They said something like, if you feel this message, we don't know you personally. I think it was Amazing. We don't know you personally. So you can't get mad at us for what we see. We don't deserve to die because of the vision that the Most High gave us. We were born this way. You don't have the right to take it away. If I sit here at my desk and I see 3 days from now, I don't know that I see 3 days from now. I just see what I see. You might see like, oh, I'm scared. Well, if you ain't doing nothing wrong, you shouldn't be scared. What are you scared of if you ain't doing nothing wrong, right? What are you pulling up to my house for if you ain't doing nothing wrong? I don't understand that. So I'm not sure which reader it was, but she said it. She said it. She's just like, we can't help what we see. We can't. And you can't get mad about it. If the message, was it her or was it the other? Yeah, I mean, if the message, I think it might have been Lee. She's Karmic Tarot and Lee with the T. Yeah, one of the two. If that message gets to you and it touches you, maybe you doing something. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you doing something wrong. We can't help what we see, and we ain't gonna die because you want to cover up your crap. Nobody is covering up your bed hopping. Nobody's covering up your stealing the money. We're not doing it. Nobody's doing it no more. We ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. You're not going to make us feel bad about what we see. You're not going to sit here and talk crap about people in the spiritual community. You're not going to do it. Me, if I'd have known about this, I would have clapped at y'all a long time ago. I had no idea this was going on. I don't know what the heck they was telling y'all, making me look like. And so now I'm starting to think, as I'm like, who got 2 husbands on the stage? So come to find out, y'all had me married in 4 states. So I look like somebody up here reading tarot cards married to 4 different dudes, right? That's crazy to me. So I'm here to combat everything that the devil said. I was at work the whole time. I've always had stable jobs. I've never had attendance issues. I've never even used FMLA. Never. So my mama decided she was going to put up the hoe, right? The one that sleeps behind all my boyfriends, right? Her hoe ass daughter. Wow, the wind is going, but my mama decided she was going to put up the hoe ass daughter to sleep around, and I guess with the prostitution ring, and then she was going to send over little boys or girls, whatever my brother got going. I don't know what the hell is going on over there, and I don't care. But they know if I would have knew about that crap, I don't go for that stuff. I don't rock like that, and that's probably why they kept it quiet. I moved far away from them people because I don't agree with the way they rock. I don't. You know, my brother and sister codependent. Sister always somehow lived with my mother again. My mother taking care of the baby. You know that ignorant, have the baby and drop it at the mother's house. And then you're going to act like you ain't see that she's pregnant for the second time. Even I saw that. Either you was gaining weight so you could take the what do you call it, the passport picture to look like me at that time when I was heavier, or you was knocked up. So my mother gonna sit and pretend like she don't see it. That's one of the biggest problems I always have with her. She's a liar. Something to be red and she'll sit right there, see that, oh no, it's not red, it's blue. She always been a liar. So now you gonna burn in hell because of it. I know you sick to your stomach right now, Janetta. I don't give a damn. My platform is bigger than yours and it's worldwide. So guess what? You look like an idiot to the world. You do. You too, Densmore. You look like an idiot before the world. I don't think anybody should have that man marry. If you're in the state of Connecticut, do not have Bishop Michael Densmore marry you. I've said this before. He will steal your identity, sell your information to cover up his bed hopping and his bad credit. These are the people you need. These people perpetuate the nonsense in the community. You need to stay away from them. I'm not going to just limit it to Christians. You got some Israelites out here that's shady too. All right. People pretending and they ain't. You know, one of them got the husband on the stage and then she pregnant by the other guy. I ain't never seen, but I never seen her. This is a sick, but this is what black people do. This is the underground cover up. They sit up there. They talk all this crap. The Israelites are, oh, the Christians and the Christians. Oh, you Israelite. Y'all, all y'all's in bed together like word. So, no, you're going to find a lot of the younger kids, we ain't going to your churches because your churches ain't right. Some of the best churches that I've seen so far are the preachers who are, they've lived. They're a little younger, but they have honestly decided, Lord, I don't want to live like this no more. I don't want to go out partying no more. I don't want to do the drugs and snort whatever all night. I don't want to be with the different. Those are the preachers that are, to me, most successful. They may not have the biggest congregations, but you get fed the most. Like, I'm not Christian, but those are, if I had to partner with somebody who is religious, like if I had a challenge to partner with a Christian preacher, male or female, it would have to be one that admits I am not perfect. Right? They would have to, who's this? They would have to be one of the ones that say, listen, I'm not perfect. You know, I get mad and I curse. I've been seeing some preachers do that lately because they're not human beings. So all that crap where you're perfect and all this other nonsense, y'all got to stop that. You are not winning souls like that. The first piece of the pie to get people to come is to make them understand that we are on the same page. I'm not better than you. You ain't better than me. It's also not to be jealous of each other. Not to say, oh, you're a better speaker. You see the jealousy that comes out of these people. One, oh, I'm a better speaker than you. Who cares? I ain't worried about that. I'm not everybody's forte. I talk a lot of junk. You got some soft readers out there. They're very soft with the way they speak, and they are very powerful. I listen to them, and I got a big mouth. But there are some days where I'm like, you know what? I need this person to walk me through it the way they walk me, and they do. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a real leader. I am a real leader. I realized there were no real leaders in my life, so I became my own leader. I operate really out of righteousness. I'm not perfect. But Lord, let me tell you, I didn't deserve what my mama did to me. That woman took my reputation and destroyed it. She made me look like my sister, which is a whore. A disgusting, sleeping around, diseased up whore. I've been telling my mother about that girl since she was little, and she did nothing about it, but it makes sense why she didn't do anything about it now. That's because that was my sister's assignment. My mother gave her that assignment to sleep around. It was all to hurt me. And now, Janetta, I'm trying to figure out how do you really think you're going to get into heaven? See, these doggone Christians got this myth. It's a myth that you can sleep with little boys and sleep with little kids and sleep with animals. And all you got to do is say, Lord, please forgive me, or God, please forgive me, or Most High, please forgive me. It don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So y'all got to stop with this deathbed. I was on my deathbed and I asked him to forgive me. And what makes you think you're going to get? That's a lie from the pits of hell. If you've been doing crap your whole life, you going to hell. There ain't no such thing as you could ask God for forgiveness on your deathbed. You still going to hell. He's not going to wipe away sins like that. That's a lie. God don't just do that. It doesn't work like that. You have to work. Building a relationship with the Most High is just that. It's work. You have to work. You don't just lay on. You're not a Klan member. You just ain't a KKK member where you killed a bunch of black folk or I don't know, Spanish folk or whatever. Because listen, KKK got some black members too. Trust me. I know they got black members. Don't think they don't. But you just can't be like, for instance, a Klan member, go kill all these black folks your whole life and think that you can lay on your deathbed, say, Lord, please forgive me, and you're going to go to heaven. That's not how it works. Building a relationship with God is continuous. You have to continuously do this. It's not that simple. So don't let these people trick you. They're lying to you. I hate to say it, but Christianity is, I don't know. You got some good folks. Unfortunately, you got more bad ones. You see more preachers going to jail. Either maybe we just report that. They're stealing the money, stealing the tithes, hiding the money in banking accounts, secret deals and contracts, and they don't even want to admit that they want to be famous. They're clout chasing. That's part of it. You can't, just like, what is it, serving two masters? You can't be at the rap parties and you can't end up on the stage preaching. I don't know what them people do. Just say you're a work in progress. Don't tell these people, oh, that's the biggest lie that you, yes, I know that you art up all these little girls and all you got to do, let me lay hands on you and you're going to go to heaven. See, that's the problem. And them people, them same folks is in hell listening to them preachers. Anyway, I feel better. I've been up here for, how long has it been? 49 minutes. And I'm very happy with that because I usually don't stay on this long. But, y'all, I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. Never. Never. But it's so poorly orchestrated. I don't know what. This was literally the trick of the enemy that will make these people do this. Literally, what made you think that you're going to have somebody sitting at the job and you're going to have them married? And on top of that, I've never taken a COVID shot. So, I would go get my test to make sure I'm clean, right? I ain't left here. I ain't left the state. I did leave the state. Where did I go? I think I drove to New York a couple of times. I went to Jersey, a couple of things, right? But I have not left the country at all. So it was a trick of the enemy for you to have me leaving the country with fake passports when I'm sitting at work. Who thought up this plan? This plan was orchestrated to get you, Janetta. You look like a fool. It was designed for you to either give up your kids, right, and tell the truth about who they are, or it was designed to get you. Whatever you did, you fell for the trap. And that's what this whole thing was about. You fell for the trap, and now you look like an idiot. All right, that's all I got for you guys. I love you. I'll be putting more videos out. I wanted to come on live because I need to do more lives. You know, I'm not sure how you get into the algorithm with the lives or whatever. I'm not really. But at the end of the day, we all know that TD Jakes made sure I was suppressed with the Tasha K's. You another one, honey. You got paperwork coming too. I know you hiding out in Africa, ain't you? Ain't you hiding in Africa with your mother-in-law that don't like you? Because your mother-in-law think you trash? She said you're beneath her. She's actually upset that her son married you because you're you're the trash underneath her feet. That comes out of her ass. You're a lowlife. And she knows that you're an ignorant bumpkin. You're an ignorant country bumpkin. That's exactly what you are. Hopping around on your husband. That's right. You know, one thing I can say, I ain't never cheated on my husband. Did he cheat on me? Absolutely, I guess. I mean, them chicks been chasing me. You had LaTanya Washington. She's chasing me in her little BMW or Mercedes, whatever that was. I ain't never gave a what about these hoes. But at the end of the day, too, I ain't never drove up on it because of a nigga. Like, I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm not going to your parties. For what? So you could clout chase? So you could, it's a photo op. Like, oh yeah, see, we are friends. Now I can get out of my jail sentence. Oh no. Tasha K, honey, they've been coming for you. You know what you are? You're a nuisance to the community. You are a nuisance to the United States. You're a nuisance to Florida, Georgia, celebrities alike. And I'm glad they suing you because when my money come in, I'm one of them chicks. I ain't taking my lawsuit off your neck. I don't give a what. And when they come back and say, oh, no, go find something else. I'm going to make sure. So you're a nuisance. Your mama, what's her name? The Kibi mother, she don't like you. She thinks you're trash. You're a trash bag. And besides that, you leave your kids all over the place. You're unstable. Yup. Just like you was talking crap about me, ho. There you go. Diseased up. You're a diseased up, ho, ain't you? Your husband is weak. He too scared to say something, I guess. He act like he got balls, but he don't. When I pulled the cards on him, it talks about him focusing more on the charm that he has to get things done. But he's in a world of trouble waiting for some money to come in. It ain't coming. And if it does come, he's in trouble. So you ain't got, you broke. You wanted everybody to be broke and you was talking all the time. You sit your ass down. Nobody checking for you. And let me tell you something. Even if I do got ops, right? Ops that don't like me, I'll partner with them ops to bring you down. I'm just saying, like, as long as it's legal, I'll put my money in the pot, right? To bring you down, absolutely, because you're a nuisance. You're a complete nuisance. I don't care what nobody says. I've seen the stuff that you did, interviewing side chicks. Like, you will purposely go out of your way to mess up somebody's marriage because yours is effed up. Just because you don't love your husband. If you don't love your husband and you betting up other dudes, go find another dude, I guess. I don't know. However, if your husband's fool enough to stay with you in your ignorance, because you're buried, you are ignorant. You are the most ignorant. I never see you're ignorant. When I first saw you, I was like, oh, she's really good. But that, as I watched you, I was like, okay. It became questionably immoral. It was like the stuff you were saying about people. I was like, that ain't true. You got to remember, I have certain senses. I was like, that stuff she's saying ain't right. Or even if it is some validity to it, the reasons behind you reporting is shady. Like, so I got you, girl. We got a blogger coming back. She gonna blow you out the water. You can't even come back. I don't think you could come back here anyway. You got bounties on you. I don't know where you are. You might be back here. I don't know. If you are back here, you sleeping with one eye open. These hood chicks is out for you. You ain't gonna go outside. It's always these YouTubers that be in the house. They too scared to go outside. Like, y'all couldn't survive in the hood 1 minute. 1 minute. You couldn't, especially you. You will catch it from every end. Especially if you roll up on me, you already know what it is, Tosh K. So you can send whoever you want. The only thing you can do is infiltrate jobs and hop on top of dirty, all right? Like Troy. You know, y'all passing aides back and forth or whatever the hell you be doing. But anyway, like I said, that's out to the ops too. You ain't gotta like me and I ain't gotta like you. But if we got a common enemy, which is Tasha K, oh hell yeah, I will put my money in a pot to get that bitch the hell up out of here. She is a disgrace. She sleeps around on her husband. Her mother knows she trash. Her mother-in-law thinks she trash. Like, that lady don't like her at all. Trash. Straight up trash. Like, she like, yo, how you even marry this trick? So, yeah, I want all the smoke. You thought you was going to ruin me, but you running around shook. One thing I could say is there's no money in my banking account because y'all took it. Right? You siphoned it out, Tasha. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? So if I got to partner with any of them other chicks or dudes who don't like me to get my point across or the point across about you, I'm willing to do that. I don't care. I don't care. So y'all celebrities that are suing her, yeah, don't take them lawsuits or hold that shit over her head. Shut up. Every time somebody file a lawsuit, she gets shook and she runs. So if somebody keep lawsuits on her, then she won't come back. She'll stay away. Now, Troy, he already know he going to jail. He really is. It's really sad that you that old and you going to jail. Like, that's some sad, ignorant crap. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. You already know how I feel about this. I love yous. I will see you. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Let's try this again. Okay. How do you cut this thing off? Hold up. I don't even know how to cut this. This is how often I go live. I don't know how to cut this crap off. Let's see. How do you cut this crap off again? I don't know. Maybe I just turn the phone off. Like, I really don't know how to cut this off. Share. Who am I sharing this with? I guess I'm sharing it with YouTube. Connecting. Oh no. Why is we reconnecting? I don't want to reconnect nothing. I'm trying to get out of here. Alright, so let me just do it this way. I don't know. I love y'all. I'll see you in a little bit. Look at it. It won't even let me go. See, I am still live. How? Like. Alright, let's try and get me off here. Alright, love you.